Knights Baseball. This is Bronx Knights, a created franchise here on MLB The Show 20. As you can see from the standings on the screen, it's the Knights are 21-13, 8 games over 500, which is only a half a game out of first place, behind the Seattle Mariners in the American League West. Let's get started. So it's a 4-game set at Detroit at Comerica Park, and we're going to play game 2. View organization. Actually, let me. There we go. That's a lot better. Play game. Okay. Play full game. The away team at Comerica Park. Broadcast. Okay, some people need some rest. Anyway. Gio Urshela plays first base, so Gio Urshela will play for Mattingly. Just making some changes. Please like and subscribe. We also play Dungeons and Dragons Monday nights, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Looking forward to this Monday. Episode 21 of Shenanigans ttRPG. We play games. But time for baseball right now. Live at Comerica Park. Time for Major League Baseball as the Bronx Knights visit the Detroit Tigers here at Comerica Park. On the mound for the Tigers is Chris Sale, making his 8th appearance of the season on the mound. He's 0-5 with a 9.16 earned run average. 2024 is not being all that kind to Chris Sale. Leading off for the Bronx Knights is Max Lukelich. He's hitting .343 with no homers and 4 runs batted.
The left fielder, number 39.
He checks the swing. It's inside for ball 1. Tigers are 15-22, which is under 500, but good for 3rd place in the American League Central.
First pitch, 7:08.
And he hits a high fly ball, but playable for Stan Musial in left. He makes the catch for the first down. Starting lineup for the Bronx Knights: Max Lukelich, batting second, Manuel Margot in center. Chris Ramos, the second baseman. The designated hitter is Michael O'Rourke. Matt Termini is playing third. Benny LoCicero is in right. Matt Saps is the second catch, is the shortstop. Anthony Millo is the catcher, and Manuel Margot, the second hitter, hits it foul for strike 1. Count is 0-1. Margot is hitting .256 in part-time play. 1-1. Pitch is high. Count is even at 1-1.
Well, that's
outside. Ball 2. Kenny Jansen is the fictional umpire behind the plate.
Whoa, that's down.
Slider low. Count goes 3 balls, 1 strikes. Chris Ramos is on deck. And he hits a bouncer to the second baseman. Fields fires. Got it. Johnny B.R. has good range at second. So with 2 outs, Chris Ramos is up to the plate. He's hitting .372 with 13 homers and 31 RBIs. He is especially hot in his last 9 games, hitting with a .463 clip. Switch hitter batting from the right side against the lefty Sale. And he fouls off the changeup for strike one.
Nope. Ball one.
Pitch is low. Count
One
goes
ball,
1-1.
Ball.
Fastball high, 96
Two
on the
balls,
radar
one
gun.
strike.
Count is 2 balls, 1 strike. And he fouls off the changeup low. Count evens at 2-2. And he hits it high to center field. Juan Pierre makes the catch for the final out of the half inning of play. Bronx Knights, nothing. Detroit coming to bat. On the mound for the Bronx Knights is Patrick Joseph, making his 5th start of the season. He has a 2-0 record, but his ERA is a bit on the high side at 7.89. He's given him 33 hits in only 21 2/3 innings. He needs to turn the season around. Leading off for the Tigers, Juan Pierre with a 257 average, no homers, and 8
center
runs.
fielder, Juan Pierre.
Tries to bunt his way on, and it may be successful. Milo makes the throw, but it's late. It's a bunt single to lead off the game. And Pierre is on first.
The shortstop, Barry.
Barry Larkin, the Hall of Fame shortstop, 281, 2 homers, 12 RBIs. Hits it hard to Termini short, over to second for 1, back to first. And that quickly, there are 2 outs as Barry Larkin hits into a 5-4-3 double play. Their starting lineup, Juan Pierre and Barry Larkin lead off. Stan Musial is the left fielder, Todd Helton at first. Willie Calhoun is the designated hitter. Alex Verdugo is the right fielder. Tristan Casas at third. Alan Austin at catcher. And who knows is batting ninth. And that's strike 1 to Stan Musial. He's hitting 294 on the season. That's Termini at third, who just turned the double play. And that's Benny LoCicero in right field. Swing and a miss. The slider count is quickly 0-2. And it's a line drive, but right at Termini at third, who makes the catch for the final out of the first. 1 inning complete, no score. Leading off is playing the designated hitter today is Michael O'Rourke, hitting 344 on the season.
Mike O'Rourke.
And he hits a flare out to center field. He races forward, and Pierre makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out.
That is it.
The defense for the Detroit Tigers from left to right in the outfield, Stan Musial, Pierre, and Verdugo. In the infield at third, it's Casas, Larkin, VR, and Helton, with Austin Allen behind the plate. Detroit Tigers are 3rd place in the American League in defense. Matt Termini is up, hitting 297, 4 homers, 19 RBIs, and he's late on the fastball. It's heading out of play for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count. And it's a line drive, but right at Musial on left, who makes the second. Benny LoCicero hitting 278, 6 home runs and 35 RBIs, which is the team lead for runs batted, 35. Benny in right field. And he swings over the top of the slider for strike 1. And he has swing and miss. Quickly 0-2. Pulls it foul. Count remains 0-2. And it's a ground ball base hit into right field. The Knights' first of the game, and with 2 outs in the second, LoCicero is at first. His
The shortstop, number 31.
pulls it in the hole between first and second. Next up is Matthew Saps. He's hitting .245 with 4 homers and 13 runs batted in. He is playing shortstop today. And he checks the swing and pitches low for ball 1. And he grounds it weakly to third. Fields fires back. Side is retired. So after an inning and a half of gameplay, it's still no score. Let's see if I can put this around. Leading off for the Tigers is Todd Helton, hitting .346, 10 homers and 28 runs. And Joseph deals. And he fouls off the fastball for strike 1. Sliders in there for strike 2. Bronx Knights are 8 games over 500, 21-13, which is good for second place in the American League West. And he fouls off the changeup. Count remains 0-2. And it's a line drive, base hit to center field. Margot fields it, gets it back in, and with nobody out here in the bottom of the second, Todd Helton is on the first base.
That is it. The designated hitter, Willie
Fly
Calhoun.
curveball. Right up the middle. So next up, Willie Calhoun hitting .267 with 5 homers and 14 runs batted in. And he checks his swing, but it's in for strike 1. Fouls off a low changeup, strike 2.
Ball.
High and inside, ball 1. And it's a lazy fly ball to Margot in center. He makes the catch. The runner does not advance this one.
That is good. The right fielder,
Alex Verdugo hitting .246 with 5 homers and 12 runs batted in. He steps up to the plate. Helton is at first with 1 out. And the pitch gets away. Milo makes the throw to second, but it's not in time. Wild pitch by Joseph causes the runner to move into scoring position. And he grounds it to the shortstop Saps, who holds the runner at second and makes the out at first for the second out. Verdugo is retired.
the third baseman,
Tristan Casas sitting .167, 4 homers and 12 RBIs. His batting average is well below the Mendoza mark. And he takes strike 195 on the radar.
0-1. Nope.
Curveball is low. Count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. And he fouls it off. Can Termini get there? He cannot. Drops into foul territory for strike 2. Foul ball. Count remains 1-2. And he grounds it back up the middle for a base hit. The runner makes the turn and heads for home. It's a 1-0 lead on the RBI single by Tristan Casas. And the Tigers winning 1-0.
Batting eight, the catcher, Austin.
It's just a ground ball with eyes. For his 15th run batted in on the season. Well, next up is Austin Allen, the catcher, hitting .242 with 4 homers and 14 runs batted in. And he takes it on the inside corner for strike one. Swing and a miss at the high fastball. He has a modest 6-game hitting streak. Just gets a piece of the curveball. Count remains 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3 on the fastball, and the side is retired, but not before the Tigers score 1. And at the end of 2 innings of play, they take a 1-0 lead. Leading off the third for the Bronx Knights is Anthony Miller, who's hitting 188
Number 43.
and 14 runs batted in. He checks the swing, ball 1. And that's a flare that will dunk in center field for a base hit. And Milo leads off the third with a single. Nice hitting for the catcher.
The first baseman, Gio Urshela.
Gio Urshela, who's playing first base today, is up at the plate. And he hits it down the line but foul for strike 1. He's hitting .600 on the season because he's had limited play. He was 4 for 4 yesterday. I guess that 4-day wedged his way in. Ball 1 count is even at 1-1. Going 4 for 4 will get you into the lineup the next day. And the pitch is in the dirt. Runner does not advance. Nice block by Allen. Count is 2 balls, 1 strike. He serves it the other way into short right field, and the arm makes the running catch. Nice play.
Now batter.
So with 1 out, the runner does not advance. Almost dunked in for a hit. Nice catch by VR. So leading off again, Max Lukelich, who's 0 for 1 in the game. And he hits a base hit to right field, and the runner is going to make his way to third base. It'll be first and third. With 1 out in the third, as Max Lukelich gets the single.
The center fielder,
Manuel Margot is up there with runners in first and third, 1 out. Tying runners 90 feet away. He fouls off the 2-seamer. Strike 1. 97 on the radar gun.
Nope.
No, too high. Slider just high. Count evens at 1-1. He fouls off the high fastball. Count goes 1-2. He's got that runner 90 feet away. Does not need a hit in order to get him home. The pitch is low. Count evens at 2-2. He Did he check it?
Let it go.
Yes, he did. The count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The runner at first be moving. And he grounds it foul. Count remains full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Sale's in a little pinch of trouble. And he hits it high and deep. Is it deep enough for? And he tags up. The throw to the plate is not in time. It's a sacrifice fly for Margot, and the game is tied at 1. Chris Ramos, who flied out in the first, is 0 for 1, steps up with 2 outs in the third. Still have Lukulich at first, and a lot of speed to throw down there, just to keep it close. And he's off with the pitch, and he steals the bag. I believe that's his 8th stolen base of the season for Lukulich. He's got just a lot of speed. Nice throw by the catcher, but Noel, now he's in scoring position for Ramos. And it's inside and bounces off the catcher. I believe it's a wild pitch, could be a pass ball. Wild pitch, the second of the game for Chris Sale. And now the go-ahead run is but 90 feet away at third base. Count is 1 ball, 1 strike. There are 2 outs in the third. Oh, and he hits this high and deep. Is it playable? Yes, it is. It's caught for the final out. Juan Pierre just runs it down. Thought it had a chance to go off the wall, but, well, after 2.5 innings of play, Bronx Knights score a run on the sac fly and tie the ball game at 1. Leading off is Johnny VR.
Leading up.
246, 8 homers, 22 runs batted for the second baseman. And he swings through the fastball, strike 1. And he hits a lazy fly ball to center, and Margot is there. He makes the catch for the first out of the third.
Now batting, the center fielder.
The standings in the American League West, as you can see, it's a virtual tie for first place between the Bronx Knights and the Seattle Mariners. Seattle has a 2-game lead in the loss column. No, I'm sorry, check that. Bronx Knights have to lead in the loss column. Anyway, Juan Pierre has had a single in the first inning. He's 1 for 1. He steps up with 1 out in the third. And he grounds it hard to Urshela at first, takes it himself, steps on the bag for the second out of the game.
The batter, number 11, shortstop,
Barry Larkin, who grounded into a double play in his first at-bat, steps up again. And he hits a hard line drive, but Lukulich is there to make the catch for the final out of the inning. So after 3 innings of baseball, the game is tied at 1. Leading off for the Bronx Knights, Michael O'Rourke flew out in the second. He's 0 for 1. Checked his swing, but the 2-seam was in there for a strike. And he swings and misses at the slider. The count is quickly 0-2. Oh!
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Is he headhunting? That was close. Almost got him. Counts 1 ball and 2 strikes. In case you're wondering, options, gameplay. Hitting difficulty is on All-Star, and pitching difficulty is on All-Star. That's where I'm going to keep it for the time being. So, in case you're wondering what the hitting and pitching difficulty is set at. And the slider is outside. Count evens at 2 balls, 2 strikes. And he pulls the slider foul. Count remains 2-2. And the pitch is high. He works the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the payoff pitch. Oh, and he swings and misses the slider on the outside corner for strike 3. His first out. First strikeout for Sale. And first out here in the 4th. Matt Termini is up again. He is 0 for 1. And he goes a little bit out of the strike zone to foul the fastball off. The count is 0-1. Pitch is outside. Count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. And he flares it out to short center field, and it drops in for a base hit. It's a bloop. It'll be a line drive in the box score, but
now batter.
It's a lot of real estate here in Comerica Park. Termini is at first with 1 out. And up steps Benny LoCicero at a single in first. Ground ball between first and second. And the first pitch is inside for ball 1. He checked his swing. It's outside for ball 2. And he swings and misses over the slider. Count is 2 balls and 1 strike. And he pops him up on the infield. The R is there behind second base. Makes the catch for the second out.
Now batter.
Next up is Matt Saps. He grounded out in the second. He's 0 for 1. He does have a runner at first base. Termini has a lot of speed over there. He does not really a big-time base stealer. Oh, and he hits it high and deep. That is gonzo. Matt Saps. It's a 2-run homer to give the Bronx Knights a 3-1 lead. It's Saps' 5th home run of the season off of Chris Sale. And just like that, the Knights have a 2-run lead. Let's watch the replay. Goes down and gets it. Just inside the foul pole. So with a 3-run lead, with a 3-2-1 lead.
Now batter.
Milo,
Number 43.
the catcher, steps up. He has a single and a run scored. He's 1 for 1. And he checks the swing. It's outside for ball 1.
Ball.
Pitch is low, ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
And it's a hard line drive, but right at the third baseman makes the catch to end the inning, but not before Matthew Saps hits this 2-run blast. 3.5 innings of play, the Knights have a 3-1 lead. Leading off for the Detroit Tigers against Patrick Joseph is Stan Musial. He is 0 for 1 today. Line down the first. And inside corner for strike 1. Oh, and he hits it high and deep. That's got a chance. It is gone. And it is a 1-run lead. Stan Musial's 7th home run of the season, and it's suddenly a 3-2 ball game. Oof. Todd Helton with a single
Now
run
back.
score first.
First baseman. Todd
Fouls
Helton.
off the fastball for a strike. And the breaking ball inside. Count evens at 1 strike.
Nope, outside.
Outside, 2-1. And he hits a lazy bouncer to Gio Urshela playing first. He takes it himself for the first out.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Designated
Willie.
hitter Willie Calhoun flied out in the second inning. He's 0 for 1. Steps up, 1 out in the fourth. And the shift is on. Behind the second base bag, Matt Saps makes the play for the second out of the fourth.
Next to the Tigers, the right fielder,
Alex Verdugo, the right fielder, steps up. He's 0 for 1. And the breaking ball drops in there for strike 1.
Ball.
Change up just off the plate inside. Count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. The count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fouls off the changeup. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Side retired. But not before Stan Musial makes it just 1 run closer with this, a solo shot. And at the end of 4 innings of play, it's the Knights 3, the Tigers 2. Gio Urshela leads off the
Lead
fifth
for the Bronx.
Bronx Knights.
The first
He's
baseman,
playing first base today. He's over.
Gio Urshela.
And he hits a hard line drive, pulls it foul. Going back to last season, Urshela has a 10-game hitting streak. He pulls it foul yet again. The count is quickly no balls and 2 strikes.
I got
The
the count. 1 and
changeup
2.
is low. Count is 1 and 2. 2 right-handers warming up in the Tigers bullpen. Nick Pivetta and Lou Trevino. Just in case Chris Sale gets into trouble. He's already losing. And he hits it high and deep, but playable. Stan Musial in left. Settles under it, makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, number 39.
And that seems to be all for Sale. They're making a change.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And
your
pitching
attention
for the
please.
Tigers,
Now
Colby
pitching for
Allard,
the Tigers.
making his 18th appearance. He's
40.
2-0 with a
Colby.
6.69
Allard.
Stepping up for the Bronx Knights is Max Luklich. He had a single in the third. He's 1 for 2. Batting from the right side. Checks his swing. The breaking ball is inside for ball 1.
Ball 2.
Ball 2. 1 out in the 5th. Base paths are empty. And he
Count is 2
foul
and 1.
tips it into the glove for strike 1. 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Breaking ball is low. Count is
Count
3
3 and
balls,
1.
1 strike. Margot is on deck. Line drive, base hit through the box, back up the middle. It's the second hit of the ball game for Luklich.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Entering play today, Max Luklich had the
Margot.
team lead in hits. So Manuel Margot is up. And a quick throw over there to keep Luklich close. He already has a stolen base today. It's a 1-run lead for the Knights. And he grounds it to the shortstop, Larkin. It's 1. Oh, he throws it into the stands. Instead of a double play, it's a fielder's choice and then an error on Larkin. Throwing error. E6. Oh no, I'm sorry. Throwing error on VR E4. So Manuel Margot is on second base with 2 outs in the 5th. As Chris Ramos is up, he's 0 for 2 today. And he throws a strike. So it will probably be an unearned run if the run somehow comes around to score, because we should be out of the inning with the inning-ending double play. And the count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike on Chris Ramos. He's hitting .368 with runners in scoring position this season. He fouls off the cut fastball. Count goes 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fastball outside, count evens at 2-2. And the count is outside again. Count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second here in the 5th. Michael Rourke is on deck.
That's out.
And he walked him. Walked him. So runners at first and second with 2 outs in the 5th.
Now batting. The designated hitter.
Let's see.
Mike. Oh, boy.
He tried to hit the corner, but no, says the home plate umpire. Michael O'Rourke, he is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout. He has a runner in scoring position here with 2 outs in the 5th. And swings at the first pitch and grounds it to VR, who throws batters, and the side is retired. So, after 4.5 innings of play, the Bronx Knights lead 3-2. Sorry, we can't hear you, Whitey. Something must be wrong. We need to change the battery in that microphone. We'll come back to you later. Tristan Casas, who's 1 for 1. It's an RBI single. Steps up against Patrick Joseph. And he checks the swing, but it's a strike anyway. Strike 1. Bottom of the 5th. Joseph needs to get through this inning in order for it to be an official game.
Nope.
Breaking ball outside, count evens at 1-1. Swing and a miss with the fastball, 95 on the radar gun. Fouls off the slider. Count remains 1-2. Swing and a miss at the high fastball. He goes down swinging. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game for Patrick Joseph.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Allen.
So, Austin Allen, the catcher, struck out in the 2nd. He's 0 for 1. He takes a strike on the inside corner. 0-1. And he fouls off the fastball. Count is quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss at the slider. Back-to-back strikeouts for Joseph. 2 outs in the 5th.
Now back, second baseman, Jonathan VR.
Johnny VR steps up. He is 0 for 1. He takes strike 1, pours it in there. Flied out in the 3rd. Fouls off the fastball, quickly down 0 balls, 2 strikes. And he waits on the slider, but still fouls it back. Count remains 0-2. And he grounds it to Saps at short. Fields, fires, gets him by a half step, and the side is retired. It is an official game. Joseph is the pitcher of record. And at the end of 5 innings of play, it's 3-2. Knights. Matt Termini, the third baseman,
Leading off for the
steps
Knights.
up. Actually, today, I believe, yes, he's the third baseman. Today he's 1 for 2. And he fouls off the cut fastball for strike one. He's 11 for his last 36. That's a 306 average over his last 10 or so games. He fouls off the fastball. Count is 0 and 2. Pitch is high, ball one. Count is 1 and 2.
I got the count.
Cutter
2 and 2.
inside. Count evens at 2 and 2. And he pulls the changeup foul. Count remains 2 and 2. And it's a line drive to center. Will it fall? Yes, it will. It's a base hit for Matt Termini, who now has 2 hits in the ballgame. He is at first with nobody out in his top of the
Now
sixth.
back, number 38.
Next up is Benny LoCicero. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Oh, and he hits it high and deep. It is gonzo. It's a 2-run home run for Benny LoCicero, his 7th of the season. And suddenly they have a 5-2 lead. Here's the replay. He knew it once he hit it. Team lead 37 runs back for
Now back,
Benny LoCicero.
number 31.
And the first pitch to Matthew Saps, who hit a 2-run homer in the 4th inning. He's 1 for 2. Is a ball. Ball 1, 1 ball, no strikes. And he fouls off the cutter. Count evens at 1 and 1. Matt Saps has been hot in his last 3 games. He's 6 for his last 13. He checks his swing. The changeup is low. Count is 2 and 1. And he pulls the cut fastball foul. Count evens at 2 and 2. And the fastball is outside. Count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And he skies it deep left field, but at the warning track, Stan Musial makes the catch for the first out of the 6th.
The batter, number 43.
Anthony Millo has a single, a run scored. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Steps up with 1 out in the 6th. And he fouls off the fastball for strike 1. And it's a hard ground ball to third. He fields and throws it across the diamond for the 2nd out. Millo is retired.
Now batter, the first baseman,
Gio Urshela, he flied out, he popped out. He is 0 for 2. He's 6 for 12 for the season. He's just a part-time player. He steps up with 2 outs in the 6th. Takes the first pitch low for ball 1. It's the Bronx Knights 5, the Detroit Tigers 2. Here in the, base hit center field. And with 2 outs in the 6th, Urshela is at first. This is the 2nd of a 4-game set at Comerica Park against the Tigers. Bronx Knights, that's an 11-game hitting streak that goes back to last season. Here's the replay. So the Bronx Knights have won the first of the 4 games, 7-5, and right now they're leading 5-2. This is Bronx Knights baseball. I am RC Robbin. Thank you for joining me. 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Max Lukic steps up for the plate. And he fouls the cut fastball back to the screen for strike 1. Not a lot of speed at first base for Urshela. And it's a ground ball to the 2nd baseman who throws for the force, and the side is retired. But not before a 2-run home run gives the Bronx Knights a 3-run edge. It's 5.5 innings to play. It's 5-2. Leading off for the Tigers is Juan Pierre.
Leading up.
He has a single in the first inning. He's 1 for 2.
Center fielder.
Then Joseph deals.
He has.
Pours in a strike, 95 on the radar.
0-1's the count.
Count is 0-1.
That's the ball.
Breaking ball is low. Count evens at 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
He bunted his way on in the first. This time he bunts foul. It is now 1 ball, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss at the breaking ball. Strike 3, the first out of the 6th. That's Patrick Joseph's 5th strikeout of the contest.
Up next to the Tigers. The shortstop.
Nasty curveball.
Very
Close.
Larkin.
So next up is Barry Larkin, the Hall of Fame shortstop who played for the Cincinnati Reds. Takes strike 1. He's 0 for 2 today. And he just gets a piece of the slider outside. Count very quickly drops to 0-2. And he skies it the other way, but LoCicero is in position. He makes the catch for the second out of the 6th.
Now batting.
Larkin is
The
retired.
left fielder.
Stan Musial is 1 for 2 with a home run, a solo shot. 4th inning. He steps up again against Joseph. And it is strike 1. Stan Musial is a Hall of Famer from the 40s and 50s. I think he played for the St. Louis Cardinals. Oh, and it bounces off the pitcher. Joseph Fields fires. He throws it into the stands, and it's a 2-base error, or perhaps a single and an E1 right over the head of Urshela and into the stands. So instead of the side being retired, we have 2 outs and a runner in scoring position at second. Todd Helton, who had a single and a run scored, he's 1 for 2, steps up to the plate. And Tony the Tiger needs to eat his Rice Krispies or whatever it is that he eats, because he's getting a little excited. And it's just off the plate inside from ball 1. And he hits a high, deep drive to center, but Margot is there and makes the catch for the final out when the side is retired. So after 6 innings complete, it's the Bronx Knights 5 and the Detroit Tigers 2.
Your attention, please.
Pitching for the Detroit Tigers, Lou Trevino, making his 20th appearance out of the bullpen. His record is 1-4 with an 8.20 earned run average. I hope I get some hits and runs on this guy. Margot has a sac fly and an RBI. He's officially 0 for 2 in the contest.
And well,
He steps up against
Margot.
Trevino.
Oh, that's out.
Trevino. Who knows? Ball 1. And he swings and misses it. The curveball count evens at 1-1. Excuse me. Inside,
2
ball
balls, 1
2.
strike. The count.
Count is 2-1. Pitch is high and outside, 99 on the radar gun. Count is hitters count, 3 balls, 1 strike. Chris Reynolds is on deck. And the cutter is high and inside, ball 4. He walks the leadoff man. Not a good way when you're down by 3 runs.
now
Just put a runner on base. You might as well just throw strikes and see what happens. But in any event, it's the top of the 7th, and Margot is at first. So Chris Ramos officially is 0 for 2. He did have a walk in the 5th inning. He's a switch hitter now batting from the left side against the righty Trevino. And he grounds it in the hole between short and third. It's a base hit for Ramos. And all just like that, they've got something cooking. It's first and second with nobody out.
the designated hitter.
And that just extended his hitting streak to 11 games. Bouncing ball that found a hole. High leg kick. Two-handed swing. So, Michael O'Rourke, usually the center fielder, today the designated hitter. He's 0 for 3 today, but he has a runner in scoring position. He takes ball 1. He's 1 for 7 in this series so far. I'm sure he'd like to improve upon that number. Right here and right now. Swings and misses the two-seam fastball. 99 on the radar. Oof, throwing heat. He checked his swing, but it was high. Count is 2 balls, 1 strike. And it's outside. Hitter's count. 3 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out here in the 7th. Runners on first and second. Already with a 3-run lead. Oh, and he hits him. Oh, he hits him. Bases are loaded. I know there's no intent, but
Now batting.
he just came very close to hitting him in the head. Whoa, just missed him. Just missed his face. So the bases are loaded, nobody out. Matt Termini, the third baseman, steps up. He's 2 for 3 today. 2 singles. There's nowhere to put him. And he hits it high and deep. Will it drop? It's caught. It ends up being a sacrifice fly. Also, the runner at second moves to third. It's a sac fly from Matt Termini. Thought it might drop for a double and clear the bases.
Number 30.
But it's a 6-2 ball game. Don Mattingly is the manager of the Bronx Knights. So next up is Benny LoCicero, who in the 6th inning did this. Hit a 2-run homer. And now he's up there with a runner in scoring position and less than 2 outs. He leads the team with 37 runs batted. And he takes the first pitch, a 2-seamer low. As you can see, he's hitting 500 with runners in scoring position. He has been on fire all season whenever there's a runner in scoring position. He checks his swing. Count is 2-0. And he grounds it weakly up to second baseman. He scoops to second for 1, back to first. He's safe. It's an RBI. It's an RBI ground out as the runner scores from third.
Number 31.
Give him 38 runs batted in on the season for LoCicero, and it's a 7-2 ball game. Next up is Matt Saps. Matt Saps is 1 for 3 with a homer today. He now has a runner at first with 2 outs. And he swings and misses at the fastball. Strike 1. Quick throw over there, keep it close. LoCicero is back in. He checks his swing, but it's at the corner anyway. Count is quickly 0-2. 2 strikes. Pitch is inside for ball 1, 1-2. And it's a line drive base hit for Matt Saps. And the inning continues. With 2 outs, we now have runners and first and second. I believe that's his second hit of the ball game.
Now batting. Number 43.
Line drive hit to left field. Stan Musial fields it.
Your attention, please.
And they've had enough of Trevino. Nick Pivetta steps in onto the mound from relief. In 15 games, he has a 1-0 record and a 6.08 earned run average. Ooh, my goodness. So, Anthony Millo, the catcher, steps up. He has a single and a run scored today. And he checks the swing, but it's outside. 1 for 3. Does have a runner in scoring position. Single will get him home. He checks it. Ball 2. And it's in on his hands, and he skies it to short center field. Larkin is back, makes the catch on the pop-up, and the side is retired. But not before the Bronx Knights score 2 more. Get up and stretch, ladies and gentlemen. It is the 7th inning stretch. The Bronx Knights lead 7-2. Bronx Knights Baseball is brought to you by me, RC Robbin. Please like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Willie Calhoun, the designated hitter, is 0 for 2 with a flyout and a ground out. Patrick Joseph is still in there. He's only thrown 63 pitches. There's no reason to take him out. He's not in trouble. And he fouls off the low fastball for strike 1.
It's out, 1-1.
Down low. Count is even. And the slider floats over high for a strike. The count is 1 and 2. Swings and misses at the high fastball. Strike 3. That's the 6th strikeout for Patrick Joseph.
Now batting. The right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
So, right fielder Alex Verdugo is up. He's 0 for 2 today. And he takes a fastball down the middle for strike 1. He's hitting .243 with 5 homers and 12 runs batted in on the season. And the changeup is low. And that is strike 2. Breaking ball inside, count is even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he grounds it right into the shift on short left field. We'll check that. Right field grass. Ramos throws to first for the second out.
The third baseman,
Tristan Casas, who has an RBI single, he's 1 for 2 today, steps up with 2 outs in the 7th. And he hits it high and deep at the warning track, right at the fence. LoCicero makes the catch to retire the side. 7 innings complete. It's a 5-run lead for the Bronx Knights. They lead 7-2. Gio Urshela steps up. 1 for 3 in the game.
the first baseman,
Takes the first pitch outside for ball 1.
Urshela.
2 right-handers are up in the bullpen for the Tigers. Kerry Chavez and Roel Ramirez. And it's just on the edge for a strike, counted 1 ball, 1 strike. Line drive up the middle, off the glove. He stops it. Larkin does not throw. It's an infield single for Gio Urshela. And he leads off the 8th.
Number 39.
With a runner at first. The lineup turns over. It's the left fielder, Max Lukulich. He has 2 for 4 today. He takes ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And he fouls off the fastball. Count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. And he grounds it weakly to the first baseman, who shovels over to first. Larkin. It is a fielder's choice. And the first out of the 8th as they trade places.
Margot.
Nice play by the first baseman. Makes the throw to Larkin, who gives up his body but doesn't get the throw back over in time. Lukulich has an awful lot of speed. He's got 8 steals on the season. Sack fly, RBI, a walk. Officially 0 for 2. Manuel Margot is up. And it's a pitch out, but nothing's doing. 1 out in the 8th. Lukulich at first has an enormous amount of speed, as you can see. And the throw over there, he's back in. And another throw over to first. And he grounds it foul. Count is even at 1 ball, 1 strike. He's got the green light to steal. Swing and a miss at the knuckle curve. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, and it's a line drive heading for the gap, and it will roll all the way to the wall. Lukulich will round third, and he's coming on home. Oh, he's out at third. Wait a minute. Something strange is going on. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I want to see a replay. Wait a minute, Max Lukulich. Something weird is going on. What is Max Lukulich doing at third base? Why did they send him back? Something's confusing the hell out of me. I would love to see a replay. Anyway, something weird just happened. 1-1. It should be 8-2. I think I just stepped into the twilight zone. I'm glad I recorded it because that doesn't make any sense. And will it drop in? And it drops in for an RBI single. It's 8-2. I think it should be 9-2. I think that the umpires made a mistake.
Now batting.
The umpires made a mistake.
Right. Oh, boy.
But listen, umpires sometimes make mistakes. In any event, it's an RBI for Ramos. And Michael O'Rourke is up. He was hit by a pitch in the 7th. He's 0 for 3. And that might be gone, ladies and gentlemen. No, it's not. It's on the warning track for the final out of the 8th. Well, in any event, it's a 6-run lead for the Bronx Knights. They're leading 8-2. We'll protest the front office of Major League Baseball for that 9th run. But for right now, what they say goes. Austin Allen, 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. He steps up against Patrick Joseph, pitching into the 8th.
Allen.
And he hits it foul for strike 1. He only has 74 pitches into the 8th inning. So he could pitch a complete game, theoretically. Hits a line drive, but foul. Count is quickly 0 balls and 2 strikes. And it is a flare the other way. Lukulich is there. He makes the catch for the first out of the 8th.
Now back, second baseman.
Johnny VR is 0 for 2. Steps up.
Ball 1.
Throws a curveball low. And he pulls it foul. Count evens at 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouls off the fastball. Count is 1-2. Again, pulls it foul. Count remains 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3 on the change of speed. That should be his 7th strikeout of the game.
The center fielder.
I have a feeling that this is his last inning of work. Probably have a relief pitcher in the ninth. Juan Pierre is up. He had a single in the first inning. It's a bunt single. He's 1 for 3. And he hits a flare out. Oh, he's trying for second. Unexpectedly, he is safe. He hustles it for a second, for a double. His 11th of the season. It should have been a single. The route that Lucas took to the ball was a little too safe. His blaring speed. Barry Larkin is up. And he hits a line drive, base hit. And he took his time throwing it. And the third run comes across the plate. It's 8-3. 2 outs. Barry Larkin has an RBI single.
Next for the Tigers, the left fielder.
Strike.
0-1 for the count.
And it drops in. All right, I got to get a reliever up. This is getting ridiculous. Pushed him too far. Manager, bullpen. Left, lefty. Let's go Jesse Biddle. Warm him up. Let's do a mound visit. As you can see, he's got an enormous amount of confidence, but no energy left. Todd Helton has a run scored and a single. He's 1 for 3. There are 2 outs in the 8th, but runners at first and third. And he hits a line drive, base hit, and it's suddenly RBI single by Todd Helton. It's 8-4, and it's becoming a game. I need to be careful.
The designated hitter, Willie Calhoun.
Okay, manager, bullpen, Jesse Biddle put in the game. Don Mattingly, the manager, comes out of the dugout to make the pitching change. He taps on the left hand, takes the ball.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The runners on first and second are his responsibility. Jesse Biddle, in 11 games, he has a 1-1 record. He also has 2 saves and 3 opportunities, 4.63 earned run average. He just basically needs to get 1 batter out. Strike 1, 96 on the radar gun. Willie Calhoun is 0 for 3 today. And the curveball's outside, ball 1. Swinging to miss at the slider.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
They're 1 strike away from getting out of this jam. Slider's outside. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Strike 3 looking. Calhoun sits down. The side is retired. But not before they get a couple of runs to make it a little closer. At the end of the 8 innings of play, it's the Bronx Knights 8, Detroit Tigers 4. Okay, I'm going to manager, bullpen.
Leading up.
Lefty. I'm going to get Caleb Smith warming up.
Number 79.
Matt Termini's 2 for 3. He steps up to the plate against Roel Ramirez.
Ball.
He checks his swing. It's high and tight.
Count 1-0.
Pitch is outside. Ball 2.
2-0.
Line drive down the line, base hit into the right field corner. He makes the turn, and he will stop at second with a stand-up double. Matt Termini's 7th of the season.
Number 38.
As you can see, the Knights are 4th in the division in doubles. It's 71 coming into today. I'm sure the number's higher. Benny LoCicero's 2 for 4. He steps up with a runner in scoring position. Oh, and it's a line drive right at the first baseman. It makes the first out. Nice piece of hitting, but Helton was right there.
Number 31.
Matt Saps is 2 for 4. He's got a homer, he's got a single, he's got 2 runs batted in. And he has a runner in scoring position. And pulls it foul. Strike 1.
That's the ball.
Pitch is just low. Count evens at 1. Line drive, base hit to left field. Matt Termini makes the turn. It's an RBI single for Matt Saps, his third run batted in this game, and his third hit. And it's 9-4 Knights.
Number 43.
See the replay. Nice piece of hitting by Matt Saps. There we go. Anthony Millo, the catcher, steps up. He's 1 for 4 today with a single. And he swings at the cut fastball and misses. Strike one. Swings over the top of the curveball out in front. Quickly 0-2.
That's a ball.
Outside 1-2.
Ball two.
Cutter is low. Count is 2-2. He just gets a piece of the curveball to stay alive. Count is 2 balls, 2 strikes. Inside count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the top of the ninth. Will the runner be in motion? And he pulls it foul. Count remains full. Did he check his swing?
Did he go?
Yes, he did. It's ball 4. He walks. Runners at first and second, and 1 out in the top of the ninth. We have Saps at second and Millo at first. Gio Urshela. Playing first base for Don Mattingly today. He's 2 for 4. He checks his swing. It's outside for ball 1. Ball 2. And he hits it up the middle. It's stopped by Larkin, but everybody's safe. It's an infield single for Gio Urshela, and the bases are loaded in the top of the ninth with only 1 out. Max Lukulich, the left fielder, he's 2 for 5. He steps up to the plate. He's hard to double up because of all that speed, and they decide to make a pitching change. It's Kerry Chavez making his 17th appearance on the mound. His record is 2-1 with a 7.02 earned run average. Ooh, terrible ERAs in the Tigers bullpen. And here's Lukulich. Perfect opportunity for some runs batted in. And he swings at an inside fastball for strike 1. Come on, show a little more patience, Max. And he pulls the slider foul. Quickly 0-2. He checks the swing, pitches low. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. And he swings and misses. He does not get that runner home from third base. There are now 2 outs.
The center fielder, number 13.
Late on the fastball.
Manuel Margot.
Margot, playing center field today, steps up.
Nope.
He checks his swing, ball 1. He's 1 for 3 with a double and an RBI and run scored. It's a good opportunity for a part-time player. Make an impression on the ball club. And he pulls it foul. Pulls it foul again. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ahead on the breaking ball. he skies it, pops it up. Helton is there, makes the catch. They leave the bases loaded, but they do have a 5-run lead going into the ninth. Last licks for the Tigers. They need 5 to tie, 6 to win. See if they can do it. Leading off, Alex Verdugo was 0 for 3 today against Jesse Biddle. Swing and a miss on a 95-mile-an-hour fastball, strike one. Swings at the curveball out in front. It's quickly 2 strikes. Strike 3 looking. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. That is the first out of the inning. Tristan Casas has an RBI single. He's 1 for 3. Strike 1. And he hits a high, deep drive ball into the gap. But Margot will have a play, and he makes the catch after making a long run. They are down to their final out. The Tigers will send Austin Allen, their catcher, who's 0 for 3 today. 3 lefties in a row, no pinch hitters. Swing and a miss, curveball.
0-1 for count.
Curveball's outside, count evens at 1-1. And he pulls it foul. They're down to their final strike. They need base runners. And he skies it to medium depth left field, and Lukulich makes the catch for the final out of the ball game. The Knights win. Patrick Joseph gets the win, victory. It's the second of a 4-game set at Comerica Park against the Detroit Tigers. They've taken the first 2 of the 4-game set, so at the very least they can split. They'll be going for 3 out of 4 or even the sweep of the 4-game set. We'll see what happens. I am RC Robbin. This is Bronx Knights Baseball. Please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Let's look at the official stats. So, Bronx Knights have 9 runs, 17 hits, 1 error. Detroit Tigers, 4 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. Patrick Joseph with the win, he's 3-0. Chris Sale with the loss, I have no idea what his record is. Jesse Biddle has his 3rd save of the season. Player of the game is Matthew Saps, who had a homer and 3 runs batted in and went 3 for 5. So the final here in Detroit is the Knights 9 and the Tigers 4. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope to see you again soon. Please like and subscribe.
Drive home safely.